Alright, hey guys, what is up? It's Bibs7 here again, and we are back on some old school RuneScape here. I'm going to be making another old school vlog today. Currently I have a Calphite Slayer task, which I'm going to go... Oh, I have a clue scroll to do as well, but I'm not going to do that because these things can't drop clues anyways. But I have a Calphite Slayer task that I'm going to go do. As you guys can see, quick bank update, 10 mil cash at the moment. But I also bought full Varrox armor, which is pretty nice because I've been using that for some things. And in my rune crafting tab, 5k astrals in there at the moment, not too bad. You know, decent amount of stuff in there. Haven't done too much rune crafting recently, but I have been doing a little bit of Slayer. Currently 81 strength and 71 Slayer, getting close to 72. Not too bad. But the main thing I've done since the last video was, well, Alex actually got himself to 70 attack and, 70 in all combat stats. So we went and tried out Venom Addis, which is the spider boss in the wilderness. That's why I bought the Varrox in the first place. And I think, yeah, I got 50 kills on it, as you guys can see right there in my boss log. He probably got around the same-ish, so we probably killed around around 100 of the Venom Addis bosses, and I really honestly don't like it all that much. It's not I don't know, it's just the boss in particular. It's not the fact that it's in the wilderness, but that does add on to it because you can get PK'd by level 9 like little pure assholes who have no life and just go PK you for a glory with like 9 different people, and they split the loot for like 3k each, and they're just hype as fuck about it. So that's really annoying, the fact that it's in the wilderness. But another thing that I really hate about it is it can just one hit you out of nowhere. Like the stupidity of that is just beyond words for me. Like, you literally can do nothing about it and it can one hit you. Unless you're 99 HP and you brew up past 99 HP all the time, there is no way for you to avoid getting one hit by this boss, which is such a stupid design for a boss. Like, I just don't understand. Like, why would they think that that would be a good idea or like an enjoyable thing to have on the boss? Like, you could do anything else. Like, you could make it hit more often than it does, but lower amounts. You could do, whatever. But the fact that it can one hit you, no matter what, is just so stupid. It is the dumbest design of any boss I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, there's something like that on RS3. The Calphite King, he can one hit you if you, but the thing is, you can easily avoid it. If you're doing the boss right, then you can avoid it. But if you don't avoid it, you're getting one hit and you're dead. But if that happens, at least oh, that's my fault, that's why I died. But when I die for something that's like not my fault at all, it's just because there's nothing I could do and I just died, it just pisses me off and makes me not want to play or do the boss anymore. So I really think it's poorly designed. I don't know why they would make that a thing. Like, I don't know why they would think that's a good idea. Like, oh, to make this boss, more challenging, let's just make it so it can one hit you. Like, that'd be fun. That'll make the boss better. And on top of that, it's in the wilderness with the PKers, and the drops aren't even all that amazing. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna be doing any more Venom Addis. We didn't get any drops, but we got, we made a little bit of money. I think I made like 2 mil. In the end, from doing like 100 kills, and that actually takes like kind of a long time. I could easily make way more money doing rune crafting or something, but it does take like a long time to get that many kills, especially because you have to tally out because of the PKers and stuff. It's just, I don't know. I just think they could have done the boss like way better if they didn't have that stupid mechanic. And I don't know. It just seems like a lazy way to make the boss difficult. That's why I kind of don't like bossing on 07 as much as I do on RS3, because there's no real tactics to it. You can't get better at the boss or anything. Like, bosses like Calphite King and Nex and Virago and all those sorts of things. Like you can practice those bosses almost. Oh, and Araxor as well, and get better at them. Be better at dodging their special attacks and stuff like that. But in old school, besides Zulrah, I think Zulrah's a pretty well designed boss because it has the those attacks that you can avoid, and like does all these things. It has phases, you know. I think Zulrah's a well designed boss, but the like Venom Addis, I don't know if any of the other wilderness bosses can one hit you. Um, I don't think they can, but maybe the bear. I don't really know. But it's just honestly kind of annoying when that happens. It just one hits you. So that's a little rant I wanted to go on about Venom Addis because it pissed me off when we were doing it, and I would just get one hit and there would be nothing I could do. It just really annoyed me. But so yeah, I probably won't be doing any of that more in the future. I was thinking about making some videos on it if it ended up actually being fun, but I think that's just like I couldn't do that for like a long amount of time because I would just get mad and not want to do it anymore. So for the time being, I'm probably just going to continue training my Slayer and getting my stats up so I can do God Wars dungeon bosses maybe, because those bosses are fine. They don't have any stupid mechanics that you can't avoid. They don't have any real special attacks either. But, they're just sort of, just the baseline good boss. And you can get some really good money if you get a nice drop. The main thing I'm probably going to want to do is Bandos, because I don't really want to train my range up for Armadil. And I don't really think Zammy is very good to do. I'm not a big fan of Zammy in the old style, because his drops aren't really, you can't get that one drop that's really good. Like, you go to Armadil, and you get the Armadil Hill. That's an amazing drop. Tacits at Bandos are really good. I don't really know much about Sarah Doman, but I don't really want to do that either because A, I don't want to get 70 agility right now, and B, I think you range her too, or you use Varrox at her. I'm not sure, but yeah. It just kind of stinks because I really wish that we had Beast of Burdens. I mean, I know it's kind of dumb, but I didn't even want '07 RuneScape to come back when it did. I was hoping more for like an '08 version or maybe even '09, because those were really my favorite times I had playing RuneScape, because they had summoning, and summoning I thought was really good, so you could go to bosses and stay there for actually a decent amount of time. And you had the yak, so you could bank stuff, so you could actually make some good money off the Bandos bones and stuff like that. And I was just, I was really into the game during that time when that was going on. So that was one of my favorite times of RuneScape, and I wish it was sort of still around. I wish that was the version they brought back, but it's not even like the old school RuneScape is even that old school anymore because of all the stuff they've added to it. It's a completely different game from the actual old school RuneScape would have been, because you've got the Kraken stuff, you got the Kraken whip, the trident, you got all the stuff from Zulrah. It's just a completely different game. But not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just the facts of the matter. But yeah, this was basically kind of a rant video about how I don't like Venom Addis and the way it's designed. But I'm not trying to start any like RS3 versus old school rants in the comments. In my opinion, I just like doing PVM on RS3 better. And I think skilling on old school is better because, I can go do rune crafting and actually make some pretty decent bank. But on RS3, there's not really any skilling methods that are as good as the PVM method to make money. But runecrafting at level 91 can stand up to Zulrah at times, depending on the drop's prices and stuff, because you can make really good money doing nature runes. So gonna continue doing runecrafting whenever I really need money. I'll just go ahead and get on the runecrafting grind, do some astrals, and I can make money pretty quickly doing that without a problem. I have plenty of supplies to do that, so that's pretty much where I'm going to be making my money. But once I get my Slayer up to, like 85, and I start getting some whip drops and whatever, then maybe I'll be able to make some good money off of Slayer as well, which would be nice. But, yeah, that's probably going to be it for this video, you guys. About 10 minutes long, a little old school vlog for you. I mean, obviously I haven't done all that much progress, but we did spend quite a bit of time doing those Venom Addis kills. pretty much like 2 of my nights over spring break we did those, and it was pretty fun, you know, at first, but the one hits and the PKers sort of got pretty old pretty dang fast, and it made me not want to do the boss anymore. I'm probably just going to keep the Varrock set because I made back all the money that I spent on it from doing the boss, and I'm just going to end up keeping it because it could be useful in the future for doing other things, as well as, you know, if I just want to go back there ever for some reason. But as it is right now, I don't want to be doing that boss too much anymore. But yeah, that's about it. I'm just probably going to continue doing some Slayer. I don't know how high I want to get my strength before I go do some defense and attack with my whip, but I think maybe at least like 90 strength before I go switch it up at all. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this vlog, and let me know what you guys think about the bosses in the comments down below. See you guys later.